There you see head coach Todd Monken and his Browns getting set for their next possession. Great first weekend of football underway around the NFL. This day, so many of us look forward to more good stuff ahead later tonight. Cowboys and the Giants. We've seen that often on week one. It always delivers that divisional rivalry. John Harbaugh's Giants debut. 8:20 Eastern for that, and then another division game tomorrow night. Denver at KC. Remember, the Broncos snapped the Chiefs' 9-straight-year run of winning the AFC West title. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now they'll pitch it out here. First down and more past midfield. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
Let's not lose sight of just what a good open field tackle that was. I mean, yes, it results in a big gain. But, Mike, if that safety doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll in this defense.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the toss, they'll run, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Shador. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. The former first overall pick in 2020. As they get set to take over again on offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Rain starting to fall ahead of this second down. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
The pressure that caves in on him. He will go down. Eric Armstead starting. Here in Duval County, Florida, it is a win for the Jaguars. They move to 1-0, getting the victory. to begin the new campaign.
Tag! Liking 18! Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Head coach Todd Monken readying his Browns offense as they head out for their next series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Sending them on the dive. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out.
Face mask. Defense.
It took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run.
Automatic first down.
So after that gift from the defense, it is 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. He has the first and still going past the 35. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. They give it to him again. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They pitch it to him. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw now with Sanders. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaking up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Receiver gets it here on the end around. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. The minute 58 to play, we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. On offense, their running back headed out once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Sanders back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going on 2nd down, it's Sanders. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete, 4th down. was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from. Head coach Todd Monken readying his Browns offense as they head out for their next series. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Back. 7, 20.
Sanders setting to pass. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Heads-up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said not on.
This running back headed back out for a new series. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
He could have taken his chances, making it as a quarterback at this level, but credit to him, seriously. Give credit to him and the team for seeing his potential as a running back and making that switch. I do think all those years as a quarterback and the vision it takes is translating to seeing these running lanes as a running back.
He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to be a Browns 1st down. Now, he has taken this entire drive himself so far, Brock. Some assists, of course, from the guys up in front of him.
He'd be the first to give him credit, but he also knows when you get this going on the ground, it just sets the table for everything else.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Some raindrops hitting the field now. 1st time ahead of the 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Come on, come on. Check the eagle, check the eagle. Go.
Here's Sanders now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, it's Gardner. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they
Shut up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready? Here we go. Shut up. Come on. Hey. Ready. Let's go now. Get it. Here we go. Shot. Let's go. Hey. Go. Ready. 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 Let's go. Ready.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. The Browns had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Joseph Osai there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix.
Here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They run the counter. Gardner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Browns.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gardner. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. It's an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because